What is happening, my fellow YouTube junkies? Welcome back to the house that never sleeps. I'm going to talk a little bit today about scale length. What does it matter, or what's the differences? What's the advantages, disadvantage of a short scale length, or a long standard scale length, or a long scale length? Gibson, I think, makes 3 of them. Probably some other companies do too. I don't know, it's got several advantages. If you play a lot of string bending, shorter scale length is going to be better for you. It's going to make the strings easier to bend, especially if you play like electric guitar and you do a lot of string bending. Shorter scale length is going to make those strings easier to bend than they would be on a longer scale length guitar. And just a few inches makes a big difference. It also makes, in acoustics, a big difference in the sound. This is I think this is a 25.5 inch scale length on this guitar. And I'm going to demonstrate to you that sound, the difference in that sound of the scale length at 25.5 inches, and that's what it is right now. It's a good sounding guitar. I'm going to bring you right back. I'm going to shorten this scale length, and I'll show you how I did it. I did this before, but it's been being talked about a lot on Facebook messages, so hold on. I'm going to bring you right back as soon as I shorten this scale length. You can decide which sounds the best or the worst. And we are back with a shorter scale length. If you notice, I got a capo up here now. Now we all know a shorter string tuned to the same pitch, standard, the string's going to be looser. It's not going to be as tight. That's why it's easier to bend. But it changes the everything. It changes the sound. Totally different sounding guitar. Now it's buzzing a little bit because it's not set up for this. I just put the capo on it and loosen the strings back down to 440 tuning, standard tuning, same tuning as before this. And you can hear the difference in that sound. But the strings are a lot easier to bend now than, you know, if I was tuned up to normal with the capo off. That would be a lot harder to do. I probably stretched it out at 2. Maybe not. But you know, that's some of the advantages. A shorter scale, it's like, if you think of it like you think of intonation, okay? If the string is, if it notes sharp as the 12th fret, then you increase the length of it and then tune it back up to that very same tuning, but it's longer now than it was, and it won't note sharp anymore. Same if it's notes flat. If it's flat, then you need to make the string shorter, okay? Make it shorter, filing back here at the saddle, tune it back, get it back to that very same frequency again, and note it, and it won't note flat anymore. Well, kind of the same concept here. A shorter scale, you're shortening all 6 strings. So all 6 of them are going to be looser when tuned to that same pitch when they were longer, if that makes any sense. But it's also going to change the sound. And this is what it sounds like with a short scale. Let me bring you right back and show you what it sounds like again with the normal longer scale, 25.5. I can play it. I hope the camera gets this difference in sound, a longer scale and a shorter scale. Of course, like I say, this guitar is not made for a shorter scale than what it has, so that's going to affect the sound of it some too. But the main differences that, like I say, we were talking about on Facebook were bending strings, the difference in bending strings. But yes, you can see it affects your sound. I hope you're able to hear that on the video. I don't use a mic and stuff to play the guitars through. I've got all that crap, and I can interface it all. But you know, I just like to let the camera mic use the camera mic, because that way you can see. You know, don't have no big expensive mic or cheap mic or any kind of mic here. It's just you're hearing it as it is, just the way the camera picks it up. I think I got it back in tune. Anyways, I hope that helps with the short scale, explain a few things that we were talking about in Facebook about. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers to you.